Yo, what up guys, Raidshadowlegends here, and this is a Noob2Pro update for day 193. We are this close to completing the Arbiter missions, and right now we're currently on a mission after we beat all the one that says Force Keep, Spirit Keep, Magic Keep. Currently it's on Void Keep. I've beaten the Void Keep 15 times or 10 times like they required. Now I need to ascend a Void champion to 6th level of ascension, and guess what? After we did pull the Noob2Pro shards yesterday or the day before on Friday for the 2x void that is currently going on, the video ended there. We didn't get anything for my main account that is worth noting, but the Noob2Pro did pull a worthy void champion that we said we were going to actually check out. Let's see which one did we pull for the Noob2Pro. So we did pull Sylar and Padma and Runekeeper, you know, some good void champions, and I ended the video there, right? Got one more void shard from the Doom Tower, pulled it without recording, and this is what we got right there, a seer. It was just one void shard, so I just pulled it. We got a seer from that. You remember clearly during that video I was saying I needed a seer for my main account. I needed a skull crown for my main account. I also don't have this champion that can remove some buffs from the enemies that is commonly used, Madam Series. I also don't have that champion. So some key epic champions that is commonly obtainable in raid, my main account has been missing it for 2 years, and I was like always saying how lucky this Noob2Pro is, and guess what? This Noob2Pro took my luck again this time. So I don't know what the RNG is with my luck on that account, but the Noob2Pro seems to get in all the champions I want. So yes, that's Seer. Seer is commonly used with what's his name, Muslim Mage, because of that the number of buffs he puts up. If you do not know, her Karma Bond, that's what they call it, right? Yes, Karma Bond removes all buffs from all allies and enemies, then attacks all enemies. So damage increases according to the number of removed buffs. Also has a 50% chance of placing sleep debuff on enemies for 1 turn. The chance of placing sleep debuff increases by 5% for each buff removed. So we're going to be pairing this champion with Muslim Mage. Muslim Mage places a increased crit rate, increased defense, and block debuff. So 3 buffs right there. So we don't yet have Archmage Helmut, the champion that you can obtain from the Doom Tower secret rooms, normal secret rooms. So we're currently at how many fragments for him? I forget. Oh, I'm not supposed to check right here. I'm supposed to check from the fragments that we have so far from that champion. Let's see how many fragments we have. He's an awesome champion also that can do, if you do not have a Muslim Mage and you have a Seer. Where is right there? We have 39 fragments so far gathered for this champion. And let me quickly see his no, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. I'm trying to see his skill that makes him place. I want to see how many buffs he plays, whether it's better than Muslim Mage. Ooh, he has a lot of skills though. Is it this one? No, that's a passive. He also plays increased speed, increased crit rate, and increased crit damage. So instead of block debuff buff, he plays increased crit damage. So this is better than Muslim Mage one that just does increased crit rate and increased speed, and so increased defense, I mean, for Muslim Mage. So I think this is better than what Muslim Mage has to offer when it comes to number of buffs, because increased crit damage, I guess, I don't know whether it applies on Seer before she hits or she removes it first, so it doesn't apply. She just hits without the increased crit damage. I don't know how this works, but hey, this is the first time I'm getting a Seer on the Noob2Pro, and my main account still doesn't have her, so we are building her immediately to 6-star. She became a priority, not just because she's a new champion, but because the what do you call this, progress missions required us to ascend a void champion to 6-star. So it came right on time. I would have loved to get it done before I hit record in this video to show you a seer at already level 6, but I've been farming the campaign all day basically just to get her to 5-star already. So I'm trying to make 6-star food right now for her. Who did I take to 6-star? Yes, I actually took one champion to 6-star. This dude, yes, King Garog, because the previous mission says ascend a 4th champion to 6th level of ascension. So I had to take him to 6-star and give him this ascension, the 6th level, before we started farming Sia. So I had a lot of 5-star chickens and food prepared, but he took it before Sia could now come up and get her own food. So he is a champion that we might be looking at later. And remember, we're still not looking at Roba. So those are 2 champions we are considering that everybody say is bad or it's not recommended to use and build. But because it's your only legendary, I'm willing to give them a chance and try them on the account when we do have the time though. But hey, we have a Seer and that is going to be doing our nooking for dungeon content. So what this means is that I'm going to be building Seer with crit rate, crit damage and all that good stuff. I don't have a savage gear on this account yet. I've not been farming the Fire Knight, or we've not started farming the Fire Knight, but this means we can now start beating higher level of the dragon because we are currently capping at level 20. So if this champion is finally built, I think we can take down the waves of dragon 21, 22 and start farming 24 or even 25 with a Seer taking care of the waves. So that's what I'm looking forward. I might need to put somebody in a shield set to add to one more buff. Then, to make a Seer work for your second wave, you will need somebody to reset her skills, right? And that's where I think I'm going to be using, what's his face? Renegade. So Renegade will come into this team also for just that reset to make Seer's skills available for the next wave content that we're about to beat. So that's, I brought out Renegade from the vault and started taking her to 30 and then 40 eventually. So I have the 2 ingredients I need. I have the Muslim Mage and everything is working fine. So all we need now is good gear, I guess. And they say Seer doesn't really need good gear. You just need some buffs. So I might put Renegade on a shield set. Do I even have a shield set on the account? Let's quickly check. Yes, we do. We do have some shield sets. So we're going to make it happen. So Seer has some more buffs to remove. All right. I just wanted to give this update because I realized it was not published or it was not in the video when we did the pool. But hey, if you're in the Discord, you'll find out that I actually posted this image immediately I did the pool. So do join the Discord and also stand a chance of winning this account or winning the account that we're giving away when we finally announced that giveaway at 3,000 subscribers. That's a reminder right now to hit that subscribe button. All right, one more update I wanted to give to you guys. Everybody is buzzing about Deliana. Everybody's talking about Deliana right now. On my main account, I want to take that champion to level 60. Yes, and not put books into her, not put masteries into her. Just take her to 60, build her up, and test her in general content. For newer players out there who will be getting this champion, I want to show you whether she can do campaign farming. Yes, I want to put her in that basic lifesteal gear and try her in campaign, so you can see whether should you build this champion for damage as your campaign farmer, or should you still take your Kale, Galek, Atel to 60 when you have a Deliana already pulled. She might be your first legendary, so yes, for a newer player, any legendary that you get in the account at that starting of the game will help you a lot. Books, no, don't yet put books into her, so that's why I'm not booking mine. But if you can get masteries on her, fine. So for my end game account, I will not be taking her to, because I have other better champions to build, like Candraphone, like what's his name now? I have two main champions on my main account to put masteries on and to put books onto and to use in good content. So she is sitting in the back burner on my main account. So I just want to do that test to see if she will work as a campaign farmer. So expect that video to drop tomorrow on the main account, because currently I'm still leveling her up. And that's the update I wanted to give. But if you're new to the game and you just pull this champion on day 7 like everybody did, she's not trash. She will help you in general content. Maybe don't take her to 60 yet, maybe take her at level 50 and put some gear on her. She needs HP. So if you can put a shield set on her, fine. but Regent set works, Immortal set works. So tomorrow I'll be doing that champion guide for Deliana for early game progression and not really end game progression, because for my end game build, when I finally decide to use her for end game, her main skill that I'll be using on the end game is the decrease resistance for Doom Tower content. So that's where I'll be using her. So we're waiting to get this champion and to test her, and right now people are saying she can do a little bit of damage, 30k and 40k if you pump her up with HP and crit rate and crit damage. But I'm recommending you just focus on the crit damage and accuracy instead of, HP and accuracy. Those are the two stats you should be focusing on this champion. So I will build mine and show you my stats tomorrow, and so expect that video. I just wanted to mention that she's not a vault guard like everybody expected her to be. Alright, I got another void shard later on, and I also pulled a broadmouth. So the Noob2Pro did get a lot of epics, so much that we managed to complete the champion chase. Well, not completed totally, we still skipped out on one more book, but we managed to reach about 3,000 points for the champion chase, which 3,005 or so, which gave us that legendary skill tome, not just the that drum, that thing that gives you high XP or something. So we did manage to get that, not the final reward, but the one before the last one. So I'm glad we were able to complete that champion chase, or almost complete it, with all the epics we pulled on the account, which is awesome. Even if we didn't get a legendary, a seer is as good as a legendary. So maybe one day I'll get out on my main account. Alright, I just wanted to give that update today to tell you what's coming to the Noob2Pro and where we are for the Arbiter missions, which is the most important thing. After we get this mission done for the seer, I did say before in my previous video that this upgrade Great Hall bonus to level 10 will be the next hurdle, and so you can just check in with me for the Great Hall, how many medals we farmed so far. 500, let's just say 500, yes. So Great Hall bonus to level 10 requires us to get what? Is it 900 or 1000? 1000. So we are halfway there. So by the time that mission should be coming around, I will be getting the amount of gold medals required to complete it easily. So that's what we're expecting, and that's what we're waiting for. So you guys have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow for that Delinia update, or whichever video I decide to do on the main account tomorrow, while what's her name now, Sia, is getting built on my main account, on the Noob2Pro series. Alright, let me know what you think about the Noob2Pro's extremely lucky shard pool at getting a Sia. It's a big deal, especially when you have the other champions that can place the buffs and all that. Dungeons just becomes extremely easier. That means we will not have any difficulty in dungeon waves at all, unless we still have to deal with the spider though, which we already have Drexter working for us right there. All right, we didn't get a cold hat though. Somebody left a comment. Yes, still not a cold hat. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have a good night.